Put a finger down if you fucking added some bitch on Snapchat because she put on her stupid Instagram story and my Snapchat and you did it even though I fucking told you not to.
Best friend edition. Put a finger down if you've liked the same guy for 2 years.
Put a finger down if you like a new guy every week.
Put a finger down if you sit in front of the mirror and eat cookies every night.
Put a finger down if you're obsessed with TikTok.
Put a finger down if it takes you an hour to put your mascara on in the morning.
Okay, put a finger on if it takes you like 50 hours to pick out outfits the night before and then you don't even end up wearing it.
Put a finger down if everyone hates you at school because you have TikTok.
Put a finger down if you don't get invited to anything because no one likes you.
Put a finger down if you only have one friend.
Put a finger down if you only talk to each other during the whole school day.
Oh my god. Put a finger down. Put a finger down if you have a boyfriend.
Put a finger down, clown edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been rejected. Put a finger down if you've caught feelings for someone and they didn't like you back. Put a finger down if the person you liked your friend. Put a finger down if you've been left on red. Put a finger down if you kissed someone you didn't know. Put a finger down if you've got stood up on a date. Put a finger down if you've caught feelings for someone that doesn't live in your state.
Chill.
Put a finger down if you've ever been ghosted. Put a finger down if a guy's made you pay. Put a finger down if you've caught feelings for a TikTok boy that you know will never like you back.
Put a finger down, but innocent version. Put a finger down if you've never drank alcohol. Put a finger down if you've never done drugs. Put a finger down if you've never had a boyfriend. Put a finger down if you've never snuck out. Put a finger down if you've never failed a class. Put a finger down if you don't cuss. Put a finger down if you're waiting till marriage. Put a finger down if you've never stolen from a store. Put a finger down if you've never been to a high school party. Put a finger down if you've never hit a jewel. Put a finger down if you've never had a detention. Put a finger down if you've never caused a wreck. And put a finger down if you've never been in a fight.
Put a finger down if you've ever kissed a boy. Put a finger down if you've ever thrown up in class. Put a finger down if you've ever peed your pants at school. Put a finger down if you've ever cried during a movie. Put a finger down if you've embarrassed yourself in front of your crush. Put a finger down if you've lost your phone more than 3 times in a day. Put a finger down if you've had a crush on a celebrity. Put a finger down if you've had an imaginary friend. Put a finger down if you've had pizza for breakfast. Put a finger down if you've watched more than 3 hours of TikTok in a day.
Put a finger down if you came home from college and your parents quarantined you because you're not sick, but you could get other people sick because you could be a carrier, so they took your car keys and literally won't let you see anyone from home. Yeah.
Put a finger down if your eyes are blue or brown. Put a finger down if your hair has gone longer than your shoulders before. Put a finger down if you failed a class. Put a finger down if you've gotten detention. Put a finger down if you have a poster in your room. Put a finger down if you still like stuffed animals. Put a finger down if your dog has died in the past 5 years. Put a finger down if you know somebody whose birthday is on a holiday. Put a finger down if you've ever snuck out. Put a finger down if you've ever given somebody else a piercing or tried. Put a finger down if you've ever walked out of class. Put a finger down if you've ever spit in somebody else's drink or food. Put a finger down if you've ever fallen off the side of your bed. Put a finger down if you've ever kissed on New Year's. Put a finger down if you've ever taken a bite out of a flower. Put a finger down if you've ever not taken your pills. Put a finger down if you've ever put in duct tape somewhere on your body. Put a finger down if you've ever slapped someone. And put a finger down if you're not following me.
Put a finger down if you've kissed over 5 people. Put a finger down if you've been pulled over while driving. Put a finger down if your body count is larger than 3. Put a finger down if you've ever stolen your friend's man. Put a finger down if you've ever farted in class. Put a finger down if you've ever shoplifted. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a physical fight. Put a finger down if you've ever been arrested. Put a finger down if you've ever caused a car crash. Put a finger down if you ever got caught vaping in the bathroom. Put a finger down if you've ever been fired from your job. Put a finger down if you've ever done drugs. Put a finger down if you've ever gotten a detention. Put a finger down if you have a tattoo. Put a finger down if you've ever been cheated on. Put a finger down if you've ever failed a class. Put a finger down if you have over 5 piercings. Put a finger down if you've ever snuck out.
Ambiverts. Put a finger down if your friends would say that you're outgoing and loud. Put a finger down if new people would say that you're quiet and shy. Put a finger down if you won't go to parties unless you can bring a friend. Put a finger down if you can only socialize for a couple hours at a time. Put a finger down if you're able to work by yourself and in a group. Put a finger down if you can adjust your personality based on who you're with. Put a finger down if you're both a good listener and a good advice giver. Put a finger down if you won't initiate conversations but will gladly have one if spoken to first. Put a finger down if you either overshare or you won't say anything at all. No in between. Put a finger down if you'd rather hang out with a close group of friends than go to a big party. Put a finger down if you hate being the center of attention but don't want to go unnoticed. Put a finger down if you've made excuses not to go out but you're upset when your friends aren't available. Put a finger down if you won't ask for help so you kind of hope someone sees you struggling. Put a finger down if you're not an introvert but you're also not an extrovert. And put a finger down if it's both easy and hard to make friends.
Put a finger down, insecure edition, 5 fingers. Put a finger down if you ever felt like someone else was prettier than you. Put a finger down if you always compare yourself to females and feel like you lost. Put a finger down if you body shame yourself. Put a finger down if you told yourself you weren't pretty or beautiful. And put a finger down if every time you look in the mirror, you hate what you see.
Put a finger down if when you're on your period you cry literally 24/7 for absolutely no reason at all, and all you crave is chocolate and cookies and cake and candy, and then all you can watch is every single romance movie ever filmed ever at least like 47 times a day for absolutely no reason again, and you sit in your bed for about 24 hours a day and just keep crying and crying and crying and like stalk people's social media accounts and wish you were with them and wish you had a boyfriend who like you could like hug right now, and then you realize that your period ended about like 2 weeks ago, so you can't actually use your period as an excuse for all those things anymore, and you realize that you just genuinely want to do those things when you're in your right state of mind, and it's not your period's fault, it's just your brain, and you should probably get help. Come on guys, put a finger down.
Put a finger down, emotional person edition. Put a finger down if you cry watching happy movies or videos. Put a finger down if you cry watching videos of soldiers come home to their families. Put a finger down if you cry when someone dies that you didn't even really know. Put a finger down if you cry when you get mad. Put a finger down if you cry when someone's mad at you. Put a finger down if you cry when someone raises their voice at you. Put a finger down if you cry when you're stressed out. Put a finger down if you cry from seeing someone else cry. Put a finger down if you cry when you have no reason to. Put a finger down if you cry when you try to clean your toilet but your toilet bowl brush breaks in half and falls into the water. I don't know, maybe that one was just me.
Put a finger down if you've ever been left on red. Put a finger down if you were ever a rebound. Put a finger down if you knew you were getting played but you allowed it. Put a finger down if you went back to him after he fucked you over. Put a finger down if you drunk called someone after they broke your heart. Put a finger down if you've hooked up with an ex. Put a finger down if you got cheated on. Put a finger down if you've talked to somebody who had a girlfriend. Put a finger down if you played somebody for your own enjoyment. Put a finger down if you caught feelings for somebody who was younger than you. Put a finger down if you got with someone to make somebody else jealous, except they didn't care. Put a finger down if you flirted with somebody over Snap but avoided eye contact with them when you saw them. Put a finger down if you double snapped someone and still got left on red. Put a finger down if you tried to hoe out but you caught feelings for the first guy you got with. Put a finger down if you talked to multiple guys in the same friend group.
Put a finger down, childhood edition. Put a finger down if you ever put a sun in the corner of your drawing. Put a finger down if you ever ran your fingers through the cracks of a wall. Put a finger down if you ever swung on a swing set so hard that the poles came out. Put a finger down if you ever read Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Put a finger down if you ever wrote your name on a foggy window. Put a finger down if you ever put glue on your hand just to peel it off. Put a finger down if you ever stuck a pin through your skin. Put a finger down if you ever got a cereal box just for the prize. Put a finger down if you ever stabbed the hell out of your eraser. Put a finger down if you ever screamed in a fan just for auto-tune. Put a finger down if you ever tried to get the world's smallest pencil.
Put a finger down if you've kissed over 5 people. Put a finger down if you've been pulled over while driving. Put a finger down if your body count is larger than 3. Put a finger down if you've ever stolen your friend's man. Put a finger down if you've ever farted in class. Put a finger down if you've ever shoplifted. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a physical fight. Put a finger down if you've ever been arrested. Put a finger down if you've ever caused a car crash. Put a finger down if you ever got caught vaping in the bathroom. Put a finger down if you've ever been fired from your job. Put a finger down if you've ever done drugs. Put a finger down if you've ever gotten a detention. Put a finger down if you have a tattoo. Put a finger down if you've ever been cheated on. Put a finger down if you've ever failed a class. Put a finger down if you have over 5 piercings. Put a finger down if you've ever snuck out.
Southern Edition. Put a finger down if your dad owns a Confederate flag. Put a finger down if you got in a day off school because of light snow. Put a finger down if you dated a country boy. Put a finger down if you listen to country music. Put a finger down if you've ever two-stepped. Put a finger down if you ever swing danced. Put a finger down if you were or are a member of a Baptist church. Put a finger down if you know a middle-aged woman that says, "Oh, bless your heart." Put a finger down if sweet tea is your favorite drink. Put a finger down if you call soda Coke. Put a finger down if you say sir and ma'am. Put a finger down if you own something with a monogram on it. Put a finger down if football is a religion in your family.
Put a finger down if this applies to you. Put a finger down if you have a stomach. Put a finger down if you've been hungry before. Put a finger down if you like nature. Put a finger down if you eat junk trash food. Put a finger down if you wanted to steal your friend's food. You're a raccoon. You're a fucking raccoon.
Put a finger down, but innocent version. Put a finger down if you've never drank alcohol. Put a finger down if you've never done drugs. Put a finger down if you've never had a boyfriend. Put a finger down if you've never snuck out. Put a finger down if you've never failed a class. Put a finger down if you don't cuss. Put a finger down if you're waiting till marriage. Put a finger down if you've never stolen from a store. Put a finger down if you've never been to a high school party. Put a finger down if you've never hit a jewel. Put a finger down if you've never had a detention. Put a finger down if you've never caused a wreck. And put a finger down if you've never been in a fight.
Put a finger down, Quarantine Edition. Put a finger down if you've been furloughed, suspended, or lost your job. Put a finger down if you have cut or dyed your or a friend's hair. Put a finger down if you bought a new gaming system. Put a finger down if you've done Instagram Live for the first time. Put a finger down if pants have gone from a daily necessity to a daily option. Put a finger down if you've discovered what Zoom is and used it. Put a finger down if you walked around your neighborhood or block, saw something and thought, "Oh, that's new," but it's probably been there for years. Put a finger down if you rearranged a room in your house. Put a finger down if you don't like the new way it's arranged and you put it back. Put a finger down if you found out cooking was a lot harder than you thought. Put a finger down if you thought, "I'm never gonna get TikTok," but then one pandemic later, here you are. For those of you that put your finger down last, we're happy to have you, and welcome to the madness.
Put a finger down, Simp Edition. Put a finger down if you cried over someone who doesn't care about you. Put a finger down if you spent a lot of money on someone who later on broke up with you. Put a finger down if you change your sleep schedule for someone who does not care about you. Put a finger down if you let your grades drop for that person. Put a finger down if you told your parents about that person, they end up leaving you. Put a finger down if you took somebody back after they cheated on you. Put a finger down if you didn't listen to your best friend and went back to them. Put a finger down if you said sorry to somebody even though they were in the wrong. Put a finger down if you post certain things just to get their attention. Put a finger down if you know you're simping but you do it anyway.
Put a finger down if you've kissed over 5 people. Put a finger down if you've been pulled over while driving. Put a finger down if your body count is larger than 3. Put a finger down if you've ever stolen your friend's man. Put a finger down if you've ever farted in class. Put a finger down if you've ever shoplifted. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a physical fight. Put a finger down if you've ever been arrested. Put a finger down if you've ever caused a car crash. Put a finger down if you ever got caught vaping in the bathroom. Put a finger down if you've ever been fired from your job. Put a finger down if you've ever done drugs. Put a finger down if you've ever gotten a detention. Put a finger down if you have a tattoo. Put a finger down if you've ever been cheated on. Put a finger down if you've ever failed a class. Put a finger down if you have over 5 piercings. Put a finger down if you've ever snuck out.
Put a finger down, things we've all done but don't want to admit edition, part 3. Put a finger down if you've ever danced in front of the mirror. Put a finger down if you've ever covered your computer camera because you thought someone was watching you. Put a finger down if you've ever faked sleeping when your mom or dad walked into your bedroom. Put a finger down if you've ever laughed at a joke you didn't understand. Put a finger down if you've ever sung in the shower. Put a finger down if you've ever spelled Wednesday in your head as Wednesday. Put a finger down if you've ever memorized a rap song so that when it played and people were around, you would feel cool because you knew how to sing it. Put a finger down if you've ever spammed a crosswalk or elevator button so it would move faster. Put a finger down if you've ever seen a cop and acted extra innocent. And lastly, put a finger down if you've ever snooped in your parents' bedroom when you were home alone.
Put a finger down, everything edition. Put a finger down if you ever been rejected. Put a finger down if you missed an assignment for class. Put a finger down if you ever been ghosted. Put a finger down if you ever been in a car accident but it wasn't your fault. Put a finger down if you ever broken a bone in your body. Put a finger down if you have a dog. Put a finger down if you've gotten betrayed by a best friend. Put a finger down if you've been pulled over while driving. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a physical fight. Put a finger down if you ever got in detention. Put a finger down if you've ever taken money from your parents without asking. Put a finger down if you ever played Fortnite. Put a finger down if you have a tattoo. And last, put a finger down if you have braces.
Put a finger down if your parents are divorced. Put a finger down if you have older siblings. Put a finger down if you have younger siblings. Put a finger down if you've broken a bone. Put a finger down if you had braces. Put a finger down if you had a surgery. Put a finger down if you had more than 3 piercings. Put a finger down if you have blue or brown eyes. Put a finger down if you dyed your hair. Put a finger down if you don't have any pets. Put a finger down if you have kids. Put a finger down if you are a twin or triplet. Put a finger down if you ever lived in an apartment. Put a finger down if your favorite color is purple, red, blue, or green, or yellow. Put a finger down if you love to cook or bake. Put a finger down if you love Nutella. Put a finger down if you ever ridden a horse. Put a finger down if you ever been fishing or hunting. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a car accident. Put a finger down if you're single. Put a finger down if you've never had to switch schools. Put a finger down if you're under 5'5". Put a finger down if you like chocolate.